Hi everyone, my name is Tana and I will now be discussing the unilateral approach to the Iran nuclear deal, as Rachel previously discussed the multilateral approach. The unilateral approach began in this conflict when former President Donald Trump removed the United States from the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action in 2018, which, as we know, was a multilateral agreement started in 2015 to curtail Iran's nuclear weapon use. Multilateral institutions are typically slow to adapt to new circumstances, and this becomes particularly problematic in an era of rapid change. The JCPOA has been slow moving and it has had negative effects as opposed to their positive ones. Firstly, there are several loopholes, such as the Sunset Clause, that permit Iran essentially to expand their nuclear programs and leaves room for several undeclared nuclear activities on Iran's part. This plan has had negative effects on the United States as well, by emboldening an extremist, anti-American terror state in the region. Iran is the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism, backing organizations such as Hamas, who have been personally responsible for the deaths of many American citizens. Shifting gears slightly, a pro of unilateralism is the United States' ability to continue sanctions on Iran. This keeps their nuclear activity at bay and pressures them into compliance with the UNSC's resolutions. Unilateralism comes with its downsides, however. Mainly, it isolates the US from important allies such as China, France, and the United Kingdom during times of crisis. This also trashes the United States' credibility and puts the country in a potentially dangerous situation should Iran's activities escalate to war. Iran is currently making significant progress in building their nuclear arsenal, and attempting to reach a negotiation of any sort unilaterally is futile. To summarize, I argue that the United States should uphold former President Trump's decision to withdraw from the JCPOA, and thus increase sanctions on Iran. Increased sanctions will boost our economy, while also applying pressure to Iran to comply. However, this comes with risks, of course. Alienating the United States during times of instability will only be detrimental when times of real crisis arise. Also, Iran is moving at a steady pace, and the United States cannot attempt to handle them head-on their own. As we can see in this chart, Iran's nuclear activity has been on the rise since 2018, consequently the same year as the founding of the JCPOA. Their ballistic missile tests are steady, and the number of strikes is significantly increased over the 5 years.